What's up everyone? Time for the weekly Q&A. You ask those questions and I answer them, so let's kick it off. First question is from Hugh Peters. Thoughts on Greene fucking a grapefruit? To be honest, I feel bad for Mr. Greene. He seems like a nice and humble person, and even though a lot of people were saying he was looking his best and Phil Heath was off the other day, still no luck and he got runner-up. And it's also just unlucky as he got caught, as G4P is quite prevalent in the dark side of bodybuilding. Thankfully, I haven't been caught for any of my G4P. Wait, what? Favorite social media platform? Probably Instagram. Go follow me at Rob Lipset. How many times a week do you train legs? As much as fucking possible. Seeing as I put myself out in the public forum, if I don't have a decent set of legs on me, every internet troll from here to Melbourne is going to be, do you even legs, mate? Legs not even once. So yeah, I try to get in as much leg sessions as possible, usually 2 to 3 times a week. What's your current body fat percentage? See, you can take a body fat test with a DEXA scan or a calipers and the results will be completely different. So I'll just enclose an image I took today. I suppose abs are visible, you know, there's veins on my arms and shoulders. I'm lean enough, but I'm still going to drop a bit more body fat before I start bulking, even though that level of leanness is probably most appealing to girls and most people. Rather than being shredded to the bone with veins on my stomach, it's more relaxed look. But I'd estimate that to be around 13%. How long ago was your 1 rep max 100 kg? When I was in 6th year, so about 3 years ago. Häagen-Dazs or Ben & Jerry's? I like the Ben & Jerry's frozen yogurt because it's actually got pretty decent macros. Do you eat Nutella with a teaspoon or a tablespoon? I just melt it in the microwave and just drink it out of the jar. Thoughts on high volume training? 40 plus sets per body part, 2 hours in the gym, etc. Okay, one thing people have to be careful of is increasing volume by too much too soon, because when you go further down the line, you run into a plateau, then you're going to leave yourself less options of what to do. Imagine trying to increase volume again, even more so. It's better to just slowly increase volume gradually and only when you need to do so. That is why increasing volume slowly by just adding weight to the bar over time can allow for more steady and continual progress. Increasing total volume by going up in weight is also the easiest form of progressive overload to keep track of. And it will also contribute to strength gains as well as an increase in muscle mass. How close do you hit your macros every day, and do you plan your meals of the day out or take it as it comes? I usually get within 10 grams of my macros. I never really get it to the gram, and you don't have to either. As for planning out my meals, unless I know that I'll be on the go all day and I have to pack a lunch or something, I'll just take it as it comes. I like to eat something different every day. I don't have a set meal plan and I wouldn't like to either. Are spin classes a good form of exercise? Yeah, it's a good way to burn a lot of calories in a short amount of time. People just look down upon it because it's in a class, but when you perform HIIT in the gym, which is essentially what spin classes are, suddenly it becomes hardcore. Any tips for training back? On pulling movements, imagine you're dragging the weight backwards with your elbows rather than with your hands. You should get a better contraction. Why do you think the topic of health and fitness is so popular? For example, some of the most popular channels on YouTube are fitness orientated. Great question. I think it's because with health and fitness there's so much to talk about. There's some channels with over 500 videos all talking about a different topic of fitness. I also think there should be such an emphasis on, such an interest on health and fitness. You know, it's your health. At the end of the day, if you're in bad health, every other aspect of your life is going to take a big hit. So I'm glad there's such an interest in fitness and health, and there damn well should be. Okay, so that wraps up this week's Q&A. Thanks so much for asking the questions, and again, thanks so much for watching. I'll be coming out with a few more videos later on this week, so stay tuned, and as always, keep it real.